What if the cutting edge of innovation wasn't always about brilliant minds, but sometimes about stolen secrets? Imagine developing the next big thing, only to find a competitor might have gotten a sneak peek, right from your own internal documents. You know how fiercely tech giants guard their innovations? Well, Apple is currently embroiled in a significant legal battle, alleging that a former key engineer, Dr. Chen Shi, effectively walked out the door with a treasure trove of sensitive trade secrets, all before potentially joining Chinese smartphone maker Oppo. Now, Shi wasn't just any engineer. He was a sensor system architect deeply involved in groundbreaking Apple Watch projects. We're talking about the intricate designs for ECG sensors, the very heart of the watch's health monitoring, and even highly confidential future product roadmaps. This isn't just a general overview. These are the precise details that could give a competitor an enormous, unfair advantage. Apple's lawsuit paints a fascinating, almost spy thriller picture of the situation. They allege that in the weeks leading up to his resignation, a resignation he attributed to personal and family reasons, Shi was quite busy. Forensic checks of his company MacBook, Apple claims, revealed some truly eyebrow-raising searches. Think, how to wipe out MacBook. And, perhaps even more tellingly, can somebody see if I've opened a file on a shared drive? It's almost as if someone was trying to cover their tracks, or at least, was very concerned about being watched. And it doesn't stop there. Apple also alleges that Shi downloaded a staggering 63 secret documents onto a USB drive. 63. We're talking about core intellectual property. They further claim his iPhone messages show he was actively in touch with Oppo, allegedly stating he was working to collect as much information as possible before officially starting his new role. If true, that sounds less like an innocent transition and more like a deliberate information-gathering mission. Of course, Oppo has now stepped into the fray with their own response. A spokesperson shared a statement, making it clear they've reviewed Apple's allegations and found no evidence establishing any connection between these allegations and the employee's conduct during his employment at Oppo. They assert their respect for all companies' trade secrets, including Apple's, and emphatically state that Oppo has not misappropriated any of Apple's confidential information. They also promise to actively cooperate with the legal process, confident that a fair judicial proceeding will clarify the facts. So, we have two very different narratives unfolding here. This whole situation reminds us just how valuable intellectual property truly is in the tech world, and how aggressively companies will protect it. It also raises questions about the lines between employee loyalty and career advancement. Who is telling the full story here? As this legal drama unfolds, we'll be watching closely to see what truths emerge. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments, or find us on social media. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the tech world's biggest stories.